Just a reminder that this and all my other videos are made for adult doll collectors or adults buying dolls for others. This is not a video for children. Viewer discretion is advised. Thank you very much for listening. Hello Internet, my name is Kelsey, and welcome back to my closet. So this video is going to be pretty short. I'm just putting it together just because of one post that popped up today of some new pictures that I just couldn't help but talk about, and I decided to throw in a couple other things that I haven't really touched on because they weren't really worth making a video about, but I need something to fill this in. Let us begin with the biggest news. We have some pictures of Mermaid High's spring break line. First thing I'm going to say is that these look like they might be cheaper than the original ones because it seems like they don't come with as much. By the looks of it, they have a swimsuit bottom underneath the tail. Zooming in on the pictures, it looks like the swimsuit bottom is still going to be material. It's not just painted on, so that's good. But they don't have all of the other extra outfit pieces and accessories that the main Mermaid High dolls came with. In a way, that's good, because Mermaid High dolls still are a little bit on the pricey side for what you're getting. Not that I don't like them, but it'll be nice to have a somewhat cheaper option for someone who is wanting to get into Mermaid High. Second thing is, 3 out of the 4 of these characters are the same. When we saw that preview picture, it was pretty clear that Ciara was the one who was in that picture because it was her Finstagram. But people were questioning whether or not it was Finley and Oceana, and now we know for sure that it was. I'm a little surprised that they went for repeats of the characters already when this line is still fairly new. I mean, not that it hasn't happened, you know, we had Rainbow High come out with the cheer line pretty much immediately, but I was just kind of hoping that we'd get some new characters instead. But I will say that they do look really cute. Finley's little bangs with the curly things at the side are adorable, and I really like the colors of Oceana's tail and her swim top and everything, but I don't think I'm going to get any of the other 3 except our new girl, Rania. I don't know how you're supposed to say it, but she's adorable. I want her. I need her. It almost looks like she has a different face sculpt. It's hard to tell in this picture, but her eyes look like they're stamped a little bit differently. Her lips look a little bit different, even the eyebrows. So I'm wondering if they're gonna start experimenting with new faces and printings and stuff, which would be awesome. The last thing to note about these is that their hair changes color not with water, but in the sun. That's an interesting feature because usually it's the cold and warm water change. The sunlight change, I've had things from different gimmicky companies like that change color in the sun, but you really have to be outside in the bright sun. So it's not something that's going to work all the time, and it's not something that's really going to work inside unless you're standing by the window, but it's kind of cute, something different, which I appreciate. So that is the major piece of news that just dropped today. But I did want to look at 2 other things that kind of popped up. It's not really anything super substantial, but it's definitely something. So there's been these pictures floating around, you might have seen them, of these Rainbow High shaped bodies. However, there are some very interesting colors in there. We got a pitch black one, we got green, we got pale blue, like a kind of sickly green. People are obviously talking about Shadow High, quote unquote, which is not a confirmed name, although it would be pretty clever being that rainbows are made of light and shadows are the blockage of light. But I'm not sure that all of these bodies are supposed to be for this so-called Shadow High, because we have a couple of bodies here that have regular Rainbow High articulation and then some that have extra at the chest and the ankles. So it's possible that we're also seeing some bodies for some future collector dolls. I know there was some picture floating around a while ago of like a patriotic doll. Maybe one of those is the collector edition, either the one with the red undies or the blue undies. But obviously the ones on the left here are potential Shadow High, whatever they want to call it. You can also see there's a new hand sculpt that kind of looks like it has really sharp pointed nails and rings molded in on the fingers, but I'd like to know what your predictions are. I am thinking, based on MGA's past dolls, mainly Bratz, because Bratz created Bratzillas, obviously in response to Monster High, and that's probably why they're doing this Shadow High thing with Rainbow High, because Monster High is now making a comeback.
I must find some way to keep
Monster High
from coming.
So I'm thinking, because Rainbow High does a lot of things that Bratz did in the past, these are monster versions of the Rainbow High girls. And this is, again, purely speculation, predictions, not official, just based on what we've seen in the past from MGA. But let me know what you guys think. Finally, we have some DPCI codes. These are not really any pictures of anything, but for those of you who like to get started on your doll hunting ASAP, here is a list of Monster High DPCI codes for Target. So if you type this in on Target search, it should bring up a listing. Right now it doesn't, just because these dolls are not going to be coming out for a while yet, probably. But you can keep trying these numbers until something does come up. As you can see, we have the main ghouls in the core collection. However, it says that these are not the replicas. The core collection are going to be brand new dolls, and I had posted a couple of pictures of a Draculaura head and outfit that are possibly this core collection. So they're going to have new designs, new clothes, but it seems to be that they're going to be with the original Monster High faces and bodies, probably, which is awesome because I know I'm not a major Monster High collector, but I know about the reboot. Then there's also these other two codes for black and white characters. I know they did a black and white Frankie in the original one, so it seems like they're going to be doing more. I don't know if they're going to do another Frankie, like a re-release of the Frankie, or if they're going to do a couple other characters that we don't know yet. But I just want to provide these codes to you because I know that it can be really difficult when new dolls are supposed to be coming out to find their listings. This will bring you right to them when they are finally ready to come out, and I am pretty interested myself. I only very recently started to get some Monster High dolls, and I have maybe 5 or 6, I think, but I was pretty pleased with them, and it'll be really fun to get involved in the new line of them since I didn't really have a chance to collect them when they came out. Anyway, guys, that is everything I wanted to cover. I kind of rambled on a lot more than I thought I would about this stuff, but I guess a lot of it is just speculation and predictions and talking rather than examining. So let me know what your thoughts are. Thanks so much for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, share the video with your friends, and until next time, bye!